The fact that Reacher Season 3 differs greatly from its predecessors has already been established. It depicts Jack Reacher embarking on one of his riskiest missions and is gritty and edgier. By the end of Episode 4, it is evident why he finds this task so significant and why he finds seeing Julius McCabe, also known as Francis Xavier Quinn, so meaningful. For those who are unaware, Quinn and Reacher had a face-to-face encounter after Quinn killed First Class Sergeant Dominique Cole, one of his peers. Reacher is aware that the danger is increasing with every second that goes by. It is challenging to solve the case because he must save Teresa Daniels' life in addition to killing McCabe. Susan Duffy is making sure that Daniels is the center of attention during the entire operation since he wouldn't want him to die like Cole. Duffy is saved by Reacher. From the Men of McCabe's Smackdown, the 5th episode continues where the previous one left off. Reacher attempted to contact Duff and a coworker, informing them that several of Quinn's men would be visiting the commercial building where they currently reside. Why? They also want to locate Angel Doll's laptop. Even though Duffy was first reluctant to answer the facility's landline, she finally does so after Steven phones it and discovers that some of McCabe's men are calling. Regretfully, they have already entered the building, and as they begin shooting at them, Duffy learns of their entrance. Fortunately, Reacher arrives on schedule and eliminates one of McCabe's guys right away. Duffy, however, murders the second man. Fortunately, Reacher noticed the badge and took it with him after Duffy lost her FBI badge during the incident. Duffy was on the verge of killing the last man when Reacher meets her and informs her that killing all of McCabe's men will cause him and Beck to question their decision. Reacher and Duffy go through one more heartbreaking death. Steven has been bothered by Quinn's bodyguard, who was apprehended by Duffy and his group back at the lodge. He repeatedly requests a smoke from Steven, but Steven consistently refuses. The bodyguard intends to retaliate when the time is appropriate and has been releasing himself with a sharp weapon. After a little while, Steven gives him a smoke because he is annoyed by his constant arguing. But the bodyguard seizes the opportunity and escapes before murdering the federal agent. Duffy informs Reacher of the situation after discovering Steven's body when she arrives at the resort. The bodyguard would go straight to Beck's house and tell him everything, Reacher knew. Thus, Reacher and Guillermo, one of Duffy's team members, devise a scheme to prevent the bodyguard from going into Beck's home. In another scene, Reacher encourages Guillermo to get inside the DEA agent's car after assisting him in flipping it. The idea was to halt the bodyguard, and Reacher would approach him as soon as he got out of the car. But as soon as the bodyguard exits the truck and discovers Guillermo inside the wrecked automobile, he immediately murders him.